Okay guys, today we're going to do a little bit something different. Today I'm going to not do an intro, and yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go straight into chapter 26. Make the tabernacle from 10 curtains of finely woven linen. Decorate the curtains with blue, purple, and scarlet thread and with skillfully embroidered cherubim. These 10 curtains must all be exactly the same size, 42 feet long and 6 feet wide. Join 5 of these curtains together to make one long curtain, then join the other 5 into a second long curtain. Put loops of blue yarn around the edge of the last curtain in each set. The 5th loop along the edge of one curtain the 50th loops along the edge of the one curtain are to match the 50 loops along the edge of the other curtain. Then make 50 gold clasps and fasten the long curtains together with the clasps. In this way, the tabernacle will be made of one continuous piece. Make 11 curtains of goat hair cloth to serve as a tent covering for the tabernacle. These 11 curtains must be exactly the same size, 45 feet long and 6 feet wide. Join 5 of these curtains together to make one long curtain, and join the other 6 into a second long curtain. And join the other 6 into a second long curtain. Allow 3 feet of material from the second set of curtains to hang over the front and the sacred tent. Make 50 loops for one edge of each large curtain. Then make 50 bronze clasps and fasten the loops in the long curtains with the clasps. In this way, the tent covering will be made of one continuous piece. The remaining 3 feet of this tent covering will be the remaining 3 feet of this tent covering will be left to hang over the back of the tabernacle. Sorry guys. Okay, hang over the back of the tabernacle. Allow 18 inches of remaining material to hang down over each side, so the tabernacle is completely covered. Complete the tent by covering with a protective layer of tanned ram skins and a layer of fine goatskin leather. For the framework of the tabernacle, construct frames of echidna or aceta wood. Each frame must be 15 feet high and 27 inches wide. The 2 pegs under each frame make all the frames identical. Make 20 of these frames to support the curtains on the south side of the tabernacle. Also make 40 silver. I'll be right back. Okay. Starting on verse 19. Okay. Also make 40 silver bases, 2 bases under each frame, with the pegs fitting securely into the bases. For the north side of the tabernacle, make another 20 frames with their 40 silver bases, 2 bases under each frame. Make 6 frames for the rear to the west side of the tabernacle, along with 2 additional frames to reinforce the rear corners of the tabernacle. These corner frames will be matched at the bottom and firmly attached at the top with a single ring, forming a single corner unit. Make both of these corner units the same way, so there will be 8 frames at the rear of the tabernacle. Set in 16 silver bases, 2 bases underneath each frame. Make crossbars of echidna wood to link the frames, 5 crossbars on the north side of the tabernacle and 5 to the south. Also make 5 crossbars for the rear of the tabernacle, which will face west. The middle crossbar, attached halfway up the frames, will run all the way from one end of the tabernacle to the other. Overlay the frames with gold and make gold rings to hold the crossbars. Overlay the crossbars with gold as well. Set up this tabernacle according to the pattern you were shown on the mountain. For the inside of the tabernacle, make a special curtain of finely woven linen. Decorate it with blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and with skillfully embroidered cherubim Hang this curtain on gold hooks attached to 4 posts of echidna wood. Overlay the posts with gold and set them in 4 silver bases. Hang their inner curtain from claps and put the Ark of the Covenant in the room behind it. This curtain will always will separate the holy place from the most holy place. Then put the ark's cover, the place of anointment, on top of the Ark of Covenant inside the most holy place. Place the table outside the inner curtain on the north side of the tabernacle, and place the lampstand across the room on the south side. Make another curtain for the entrance to the scarlet tent. Make it of finely woven linen and embroider. It will exquisite designs using blue, purple, and scarlet threads. Craft 5 gold posts from echidna wood, overlay them with gold, and hang the curtain from them with bronze hooks. Cast 5 bronze bases for the posts. Chapter 27. Using echidna wood, construct the square altar 7.5 feet wide, 7.5 feet long, and 7.5 feet high. Make horns for each of these 4 corners so that the horns and altar are all one piece. Overlay the altar with bronze. Make ash buckets, shovels, basins or basins, meat forks, and fire pans, all of bronze. Make a bronze grating for it, and attach 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. Install the grating halfway down the side of the altar, under the ledge. For carrying all the altar, make poles from echidna wood and overlay them with bronze. Insert the poles through the rings on the 2 sides of the altar. Then the altar must be hollow, made from planks. Build it just as you were shown on the mountain. Then make the courtyard for the tabernacle, enclosed with curtains made of finely woven linen. On the south side, make the curtains 150 feet long. They will be held up by 20 posts set securely in 20 bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. Make the curtains the same on the north side. 150 feet of curtains held up by 20 posts set securely in bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. Hang the curtains on the west end of the courtyard will be 175 feet long, supported by 10 posts set into 10 bases. The east of the courtyard, the front, also will be 75 feet long. The courtyard entrance will be on the east end, flanked by 2 curtains. The curtain on the right side will be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts set into 3 bases. The curtain on the left side will also be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts set up into 3 bases. For the entrance of the courtyard, make a curtain that is 30 feet long. Make it from finely woven linen, and decorate it with beautiful embroidery in blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Support it with 4 posts, each securely set in its own base. All the posts around the courtyard must have silver rings and hooks and bronze bases. So the entire courtyard will be 150 feet long and 75 feet wide, with curtain walls 7.5 feet high, made from finely woven linen. The bases of the posts will be made of bronze. All the articles used in the rituals of the tabernacle, including all the tent pegs used to support the tabernacle and the courtyard curtains, must be made of bronze. Command the people of Israel to bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to keep the lamps burning continually. The lampstand will be will stand in the tabernacle in front of the inner curtain that shields the ark of the covenant. Aaron and his sons must keep the lamps burning in the Lord's presence all night. This is a permanent law for the people of Israel, and it must be observed from generation to generation. Chapter 28, the last chapter that we're reading today. Call for your brother Aaron and his sons Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Set them apart from the rest of the people of Israel, so they may minister to me and be my priests. Make sacred garments for Aaron that are glorious and beautiful. Instruct all the skilled craftsmen whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom. Have them make garments for Aaron that will distinguish him as a priest set apart for my service. These are the garments they are to make: a chest piece, and an ephod, a robe, a patterned tunic, a turban, and a sash. They are to make these sacred garments for your brother Aaron and his sons to wear when they serve me as priests. So give them fine linen cloth, gold thread, and blue, purple, and scarlet thread. The craftsman must make the ephod of finely woven linen and skillfully embroider it with gold, with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. It will consist of 2 pieces, front and back, joined at the shoulders with 2 shoulder pieces. The decorative sash will be made of the same materials, finely woven linen embroidered with gold and with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Take 2 oxen stones and engrave on them the names of the tribes of Israel. 6 names will be on each stone, arranged in the order of the births of the original sons of Israel. Engrave these names into 2 stones in the same way a jeweler engraves a seal. Then mount the stones in settings of gold filigree. Fasten the 2 stones on the shoulder pieces of the ephod as a reminder that Aaron represents the people of Israel. Aaron will carry these names on his shoulders as a constant reminder whenever he goes before the Lord. Make the settings of gold filigree, then braid 2 cords of pure gold and attach them to the filigree setting on the shoulders of the ephod. Then, with great skill and care, make a chest plate to be worn Make a chest plate from a single piece of cloth folded to form a pouch 9 inches square. Mount 4 rows of gemstones on it. The 4 rows will contain a red carolene, a pale green peridot, and an emerald. The second row will contain a turquoise, a blue lapis lazuli, and a white moonstone. The third row will contain an orange jacinth, an agate, and a purple amethyst. The fourth row will contain a blue-green beryl, an onyx, and a green jasper. All these stones will be set in gold filigree. Each stone will represent one of the 12 sons of Israel. The name of that tribe will be engraved on it like a seal. To attach the chest piece to the ephod, make braided cords of pure gold thread and to the top corners of the chest piece. Tie the 2 gold cords to the 2 rings on the chest piece. Tie the other ends of the cord to the gold settings on the shoulder piece of the ephod. Then make 2 more gold rings and attach them to the inside edges of the chest piece next to the ephod. And make 2 more gold rings and attach them to the front of the ephod below the shoulder pieces. just above the knot where the decorative sash is fastened to the ephod. Then attach the bottom rings of the chest piece to the rings on the ephod with blue cords. This will hold the chest piece securely to the ephod above the decorative sash. In this way, Aaron will carry the names of the tribes of Israel on the sacred chest piece over his heart when he goes into the holy place. This will be a continual reminder that he represents the people when he comes before the Lord. Insert the Urim and Thummim. Yeah, there's 3 M's and then an I. So Thummim. Yeah, so it's Thummim. Into the sacred chest piece, so they will be carried over Aaron's heart when he goes into the Lord's presence. In this way, Aaron will also always carry over his heart the objects used to determine the Lord's will for his people whenever he goes before the Lord. Make the robe that is worn with the ephod from a single piece of blue cloth with an opening for Aaron's head in the middle of it. Reinforce the opening with a woven collar so it will not tear. Make pomegranates out of pomegranates. Yeah, make pomegranates out of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and attach them to the hem of the robe with gold bells between them. The gold bells and pomegranates are to alternate all around the hem. Aaron will wear this robe whenever he ministers before the Lord, and the bells will twinkle as he goes in and out of the Lord's presence in the holy place. If he wears it, he will not die. Next, make a medallion of pure gold and engrave it like a seal with these words, "Holy to the Lord." Attach the medallion with a blue cord to the front of Aaron's turban, where it must remain. Aaron must wear it on his forehead so he may take on himself any guilt of the people of Israel when they concentrate their sacred offerings. He must always wear it on his forehead so the Lord will accept the people. Weave Aaron's patterned tunic from linen cloth. Fashion the turban from this linen as well. Make also a sash and decorate it with colorful embroidery. For Aaron's sons, make tunics, sashes, and special head coverings that are glorious and beautiful. Clothe your brother Aaron and his sons with these garments, and then appoint and ordain them. Concentrate them so they can serve as my priests. Also make linen undergarments for them to be worn next to their bodies, reaching from their hips to their thighs. These must be worn whenever Aaron and his sons enter the tabernacle or approach the altar in the holy place to perform their priestly duties, and then they will not incur guilt and die. INCUR guilt. I don't know. Incur, not incur guilt and die. This is a permanent law for Aaron and all his descendants after him. Okay, guys, so that was pretty much it. That was 3 chapters. It was a lot of just technical stuff. Again, like specific ways that they have to make the tabernacle and things like that. And then also making Aaron and his sons priests, or like holy, and yeah, the priests. And so yeah, so I think there's not really much to Bible study on that, except that there was just a bunch of numbers, and it's a lot of gold and bronze and silver, and I know it's for the Lord and stuff, and it's awesome and it's good for what they're doing, but I just think, where do they get all the gold? That's my big question. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about today's reading. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.